Hey there, Phoenix. What's going on?
I'm alright. Nothing's been
So
happening.
we're recording this intro not for the second time, right? Just
No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
okay. So we're gonna be playing a series here, which is kind of like hardcore, but if we die, we still come back, but we don't have natural regeneration. So we're gonna have to rely on
Yes.
apples and potions, that sort of thing. You cool with that, Phoenix?
Yes.
Okay.
10
So
star jumps every time you die.
10-star jumps.
In games. In-game star jumps.
I think.
Like this.
Yeah, I think the idea about eating the spider eye was a good idea, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
That will
because
make
if
you
we die,
die
then we're
faster.
penalized, right?
It's true, but then like you gotta work harder to. I guess that makes sense. You gotta
Yeah,
work.
because then you take the poison damage. Yeah. So to
Okay.
me, that sounds like a good idea. Well, if you die, you eat a spider eye when we get
And if
one.
it keeps happening, you're basically at half a heart of health for the entire game.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
that way we can actually. So what our goal is to get as many advancements as possible, which I'd like to get them all. So it might take us a long time.
Yeah.
So as long as the realms works, I think we can work on that. So
Yeah.
I guess we need to get started here. Let's cut some wood, and there's some oak over here. I'm just gonna work on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get tired on me.
No. There's actually a massive oak tree here. which
Yeah,
is
right
good.
here too. Come on, you've had your tea and everything, so.
Oh, I haven't drunk it yet. It has to.
I think
I don't
think
know.
I'm gonna start that tradition over here and just be like, I'm a Southern man, but I'm just gonna pick up tea time and I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a one of the guys I know from YouTube was like, he was gonna come play UHC, and he's like, but it's tea time. I can't come. I'm like, tea time's that important? I didn't realize.
They
Like,
do
I had to
that.
have my tea in front of my computer right now. That's
Well, the thing is, some people when they say tea time, some English people by tea time they mean dinner,
yeah, I think that's what he meant.
which is
Yeah,
just weird and backward to me. But anyway,
yeah, I
so
don't
that may
get that
have.
either.
To me, tea is a drink.
Okay, so we got melons, which is good. We can make potions
is
for them
excellent.
eventually. Yeah, I cut a little
Yeah.
more trees than was necessary here
Okay.
to get started, anyway. So,
Do you need a stone pickaxe?
Oh, you got stone already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please. That's what I said. I cut 11 logs and some melons before I. I definitely got to get some food though.
It's you cut enough wood to make a wooden pickaxe, and then you go and get stone, and then you make the rest of your tools.
Yeah, I know that. Like these are. Oh no, these are jungle. We don't want jungle. So are we gonna dig down here, or should we get
Well,
apples?
I was just trying to get a bit more cobble. But if we cut down that big oak, we might get an apple from.
Look, there's smaller oaks over here we can cut down on the other side of the water. I think that might be a good play.
Yeah.
And there's chickens.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's right. Chickens and
And
jungles. I forgot
eggs.
about that.
So what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, I have the answer to that. It's baffled everyone until now. I don't know. I'm sure there's
We're
loads
all
of
waiting
smart
for your
people
answer,
about
Phoenix. Huh?
that. Oh, I which came first?
I'm gonna make sure that I turn the
Well-
daylight.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make sure I turn the daylight to true.
Yeah.
There we go. Cause
Accidentally cheat.
yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think part of the answer to that question, it has to come from whether you believe in a deity or not, anyways.
Yeah.
You know, because I would think. I mean, the chicken would have to come first, yeah.
I would assume that it depends on what kind of deity. Do they like to get things done, or do they like to take their time?
Right. It also comes down to the question of, is the glass half full or half empty? Like,
Yeah.
when you start sipping your tea in a minute, are you half empty or a half full kind of girl, you know? Are you like, I'm almost halfway there to get another cup of tea, or I'm halfway to have
Well, I don't have them back to back.
Oh, well, you're doing it wrong then.
I have heard that to engineers, the glass is too big.
The glass is too big?
Yeah. The engineer says the glass is too big. It's inefficient because it's not full.
Ah, so when it's half full, it's too big.
Yeah.
That makes
Or
sense.
like,
yeah, that
the
makes sense.
pessimist says it's half empty, the optimist says it's half full, the engineer says it's too big.
Yeah.
The philosopher says it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's true. Like I have a set of beliefs that I believe myself. Like I'm not gonna get into that like completely, but like when it comes to things like that, like is there a deity? Is there not a deity? Like both sides of the argument are engineered to disagree with the other in a way that if you believe this thing, the other couldn't possibly be true.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of fits well into the thinking of the glass half full, half empty kind of thing. Because if you believe one's true, you couldn't possibly believe the other is a thing. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like,
Sort of. I mean, with the glass half full versus half empty, they can both be true. But are you saying, like, if you believed one
from
of them,
your
you just
viewpoint,
wouldn't
like
believe the other?
relativity in a way, like your relative thinking.
Okay.
Like, there's a guy on YouTube that I watch sometimes. I mean, a lot of people. There's 12 million subscribers. Top a lot of
Yeah.
people. Well, maybe I don't know how many, but whatever. He was talking about the flat Earth thing,
Yeah.
and some people thinking the Earth could be flat, but he's saying like from particles flying from the sun to the Earth would appear flat, and as if the distance of the sun between there and the Earth were much smaller from their perspective.
Yeah.
And things are based on your perspective, and because of your perspective, what you believe or don't believe, the other side will always look false in a way.
Yeah, you see
Because
things
you can only
filtered
see
through
it
your
from
own.
from your experiences in life. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we're being deep over here.
We're getting into relativity.
Yeah.
I think the whole moving at the speed of light thing. When you're moving at the speed of light, like, or the faster you're moving, the smaller distances become.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like the other arguments, like the age of the universe or whatever.
Yeah.
And we calculate it by a set of numbers that we can't possibly know were true or not true. We're just basing it off of geometry in a way.
Observation.
Trajectories, observations. But there's no way to base this off reality because nobody was there.
Yeah.
That's part of how I look at things. Like we can make an opinion based on things, but we can't know they're true if there was nothing to base it from. Basically, if no one was there.
Yeah.
But from perspective of things, like just the popular belief was like the Big Bang, I guess.
Yeah.
In a lot of views, like, but say you were standing at the point of origin of the Big Bang and looked at history from that origin instead of the one we are now.
Yeah.
Things would look very different. Time would look very different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably boring you by now.
No, I'm interested in science.
So, from our perspective, it would look like millions of years had passed or whatever. And from the other perspective, it wouldn't be as far. And the reason it looks faster to us is because, you know, we based our time off the revolution of the sun, the Earth around the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And if the universe is ever growing, expanding, then that amount of time would actually change over years. Because the...
how long a year is?
Yeah, and it does. We have to reset our clocks anyways, just ever so slightly. But from the other perspective, time would be set from one standard because that's how it started, and it wouldn't appear as long based on our set of time frame. You know, the revolution.
Okay. Yeah.
And so time is relative anyways. It's not...
Yes.
It's not fixed. It's relative based on how you perceive it. If you go to... Have you seen the movie Interstellar, perhaps?
I actually haven't, no.
That's a good example of what I'm talking about. Like, where gravity goes, you know, they talked about, you know, they actually went through a black hole to get to another universe, or I don't know if universe is the right word. Galaxy. There you go. And once they got to the other side, you know, time moved so much slower for them. 10 minutes for them might have been 20 years on the Earth.
The speed you're going at affects time, relative time.
Yeah, and so all said and done, an argument about how old the Earth is, or how old our universe is, there's no real way to calculate it except for based on our relative moment now, which may not be accurate to something from a different origin. And so saying the Earth is millions of years old can both be right and wrong in the same, depending on what's relative to you. I'm gonna shut up about it now, but
that's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, scientists like absolute facts, but I think it's
a lot less.
Yeah, it's wise to be aware that you may not be right, or you may not have all of the facts, or your perspective is not objective. Can we put it like that?
I've got 5 apples. How many do you have?
I have 5.
Okay, maybe we should just...
And I've already almost used up 2 axes.
Yeah, I think...
let's
find a good cave, maybe. I've got a cooked chicken, if you need one right now. Here you go. It's on the ground.
I have apples.
Don't eat the apples.
So...
Yeah, we need those. Yeah. Oh, here's some of these guys. Sheeps, that's what they are. Sheeps.
Right. Okay.
Sheep eye.
Are we gonna sleep? Is that what we said?
I've only got 2 wool. Maybe we should though, if we can find
I've
another
got
sheep.
1.
Oh, but that's a bed then.
Yeah.
But we can't.
But we will both have to. So.
Oh, here's another apple. Yeah, we won't be able to sleep the night away right now, but we can.
No.
I don't get. Oh, here's some more sheep. I don't know if we can. I mean, it doesn't matter if we set our spawn now because we're right at spawn. But
no, I just meant to get rid of the night. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, I got enough for us. I've got 6, so that's enough.
Okay. Oh no, it's dark. Where are you?
I'm coming back to the peninsula where we started.
Okay, go down here as well.
All right, crafting table.
I'm so used to my diamond armor that I feel normal.
Bringing you back to Earth, girl.
I'm not talking
Shall
real
we?
life.
Turn around, shall we?
Oh, there you are.
Let's kill this zombie over here first.
I don't actually have a sword yet.
Oh, I gotta kill him with my pick.
Axes are pretty
Hey,
good as
monster
well.
hunter, yay.
There we go.
Alright, shall we? Sweet dreams. We got an advancement.
Yes.